one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lou.
Kevin, he at our own end. He told me that he simply does not want them to put themselves at a disadvantage simply because they're not able to prevent offensive rebounds. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
Love kicks to Smith.
Yes, we're getting ready.
The high post shot, and that one's good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jefferson against Irving. Outside Jefferson to the left wing. Pulls it from 20, and the rejection by Smith.
They have different noses. You know what?
From deep.
I got my nails done this summer. I mean, that summer.
No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Yeah. I can see it.
Outside Jefferson. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay.
Yeah.
Lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the dunk by James.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
There's the dish to Jefferson. Jefferson, a screen on James. Jefferson's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that peg, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Pocket 2. Jefferson with the 3. Rebound by Smith. To the middle. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball.
Yeah, good job. To take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line. In this one, in the league, there are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Now here's Jefferson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Rebound by the Bulls.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Now, here's Jefferson.
Oh, I got more too.
And again, no good by Chicago.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Now here's Jefferson. The feed to Jefferson. Kicks it to Jefferson. To halt the run, and that one's good. Jefferson's got 6. And for Schefter last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he had just over 3 assists a game, even. The best mark of his career.
Good point. And it's Irving missing.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova from beyond the arc and then some. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving against Jefferson. No good off the front iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. Good.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Bull shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Jefferson on top. He has 6. To the left side wing. Outside Jefferson. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. As we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
Putting all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates.
That there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Jefferson is out there with Jefferson, and there's Captain Clutch, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's Jefferson in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And it's Smith missing. Bulls trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And again, Chicago, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. James wide open. Thompson dishes to Dellavedova. And here's LeBron outside. James with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going is probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Outside Jefferson. Stolen by Thompson. And here is LeBron. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Jefferson. The three. But they'll get another chance. Outside Jefferson. Love grabs the board.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Jefferson. On up the court. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Jefferson has a wide open look, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but
Hey, what should I draw? Draw something you want to. I don't know what I want to draw.
somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jefferson's checked in for Jefferson. Jefferson comes in for Jefferson. Jefferson's checked in for Jefferson. And Jefferson subbed in for Jefferson. And that one's good. Shumpert. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Floats one. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Jefferson. Three-pointer. Jefferson missing again.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Mozgov, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots. Coming up. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Jefferson's checked in for the Bulls. Outside Jefferson. From deep. Shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders.
LeBron outside. Fires for 3. And that one's good.